On Monday, November 16th, 1987, The Ohio State University fired its football coach, a man named Earl Bruce. Earl Bruce had played football for Ohio State. He loved Ohio State, and up until that moment, Mr. Bruce had been extremely successful in 9 years coaching at Ohio State. But Ohio State was sort of having a bad year in 1987. 5 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie. That record was not good enough, and the administration abruptly fired the coach. 5 days ahead of Ohio State's game against Michigan, Ohio State's big rival, one of the greatest college rivalries in the country, and Ohio State fires their coach. And the fans of Ohio State lose their minds. They are infuriated by this decision. And the expression of public anger took the form of one of those college sports moments that makes our executive producer, Bill Wolf, cry at staff meetings when he tries to explain them. In the early evening of that Monday night in 1987, hours after Coach Earl Bruce was fired, about 150 members of the Ohio State Marching Band marched to Earl Bruce's house and serenaded their old, deposed, devastated coach with Ohio State fight songs.
We don't give a damn for the whole state of Michigan. We're from Ohio.
Coach Earl Bruce was not a man wont to reveal his emotions, but that night he wept openly with the band on his lawn. And 5 days later, Ohio State traveled to Michigan and somehow beat their arch rivals, and the Buckeye players carried Coach Earl Bruce off the field on their shoulders. Serenading leads to weeping, leads to upset victory and redemption. Earl Bruce's amazing week in November 1987 is the standard by which all tearful marching band stories must be judged. And the best new thing in the world today is right up there with it. It is maybe even as good. Best new thing in the world today, coming up at the end of the show.